Welcome into the March Madness Hoops Mania crazy episode of the Big Three. I'm Heather Harrington, along with Will West. Will, I know this is your favorite time of year.
Yes!
And with the success of the Vols, let me just throw this out there. It's becoming my favorite time of the year. I have totally caught basketball fever this year.
This has been the best season of college basketball I can remember seeing.
It's
If you're
amazing.
an SEC basketball fan, it's been the most fun season of SEC basketball I have ever seen. I don't really think that there's another one I can think of that's been this good. As far as the entire league, night in, night out, you can find a compelling matchup in women's and men's basketball.
Now, I will say, still miss the Big East. Pour a little out for my homies because it's not the same league that it was.
It was pretty good this year, though,
but-
with three teams. Like, it was good with three teams, and then you had St. John's that all of a sudden was kind of okay
But
at
it's
the
not
end.
the same.
Oh, it's not. And it won't. Until
Syracuse and the
Georgetown-
ACC makes no sense.
Until Georgetown and St. John's get back, it'll never be the same as it was.
Okay, so let's look at the Vols. You just had Virginia get dealt a huge blow. Their sixth man, ACC sixth man of the year, basically their version of Lamonte Turner,
Yeah.
out for the tournament. Are you changing up that South bracket? What does it look like?
I still have Arizona coming out of it. And I have Tennessee going to the Elite Eight to play Arizona to come out of it. They have so much size, and they have guys that can stretch the floor. That's the thing that Tony Bennett does with Virginia, is that he forces you to play to the outside thirds of the floor. But how many times have we seen this? Tony Bennett has a team that's really highly seeded, and then they don't have the offensive firepower when teams are making shots to be able to hang with them. So that's the thing I get concerned with Virginia. If you did have Virginia in the Final Four, I would advise you change that.
Yeah, I'm
this
changing
is this
it.
big of a blow. But so who are you going with now? If it's not them?
I don't know because I do have Kentucky edging out Arizona in
Okay.
a close matchup. I also picked with my heart because I want to see it so bad. But I picked Tennessee and Texas in the Sweet 16 for the Vols to go to the Elite Eight.
It's not outside
I
the
don't
realm
know.
of
So,
possibility.
I mean, can we get Kentucky, Tennessee in the Elite Eight?
It could happen. I don't believe. Look, I think Kentucky loses to Davidson in the first round. I think that's the big upset. I'll say Davidson's won 11 of 13. They're 18th in the Ken Pom ratings as far as offensive efficiency is concerned. They shoot the three. That's the key. Is you can't beat Kentucky on the interior. You got to knock down outside shots. They hit everything they've thrown up the last 13 games.
Just gonna throw this out there though. If Gabriel goes anywhere near 7 of 7 from
That's
beyond the arc, he'll be revered as the Steph Curry of that game and not anybody from
Yes,
Davidson.
not any white guy from Davidson you'll never hear from again.
Let's look at the Lady Vols really quickly. 3 seed. What do you see from them? Honestly, I have Tennessee men in the Sweet 16. I've got Tennessee women in the Sweet 16, and then I don't know from there.
I don't know about if they win the Sweet 16 game. I'll err on the side that they do.
Okay.
I think that they have such good depth of play of people who can handle the basketball. And I think that's a lot of what it comes down to is, can you hit free throws on the road, don't have turnovers. And Tennessee Lady Vols have those things. So
I know.
I've got the men going to the Elite Eight. I have the women going to the Elite Eight, though.
Ooh.
Look, could they lose in the Sweet 16? Absolutely. But right now, I will pencil them in. Some portion of that is, maybe I don't like some of the coaches they might be playing against them. So that might be a just heart pick against them.
Yeah, they might also play Baylor in that
Yeah.
Elite Eight matchup, so that would be a little
I
revenge
really
factor.
hope that doesn't go that way. Oh, I hate them so much.
Okay, and last but not least, my bracket, thank God the news came out when it did about Virginia, because I did have them in the title game, winning the title, because I thought they really were the strongest 1 seed. I mean, they've got the best body of work, they're killer, they play awesome defense.
They got
so
murderer's
now,
row, though. Yeah, murderer's row of that half of the South region's impossible.
Yeah. So I'm totally scratching out my bracket. Now I have till tomorrow
You do.
to get this in. Who are your final 4 teams? And let me make some notes.
I've got Arizona. I just think DeAndre Ayton plus another 7-footer plus a 6'5" guard that knocks the bottom of the outside shot.
Yeah.
I have Arizona getting there, but that's a crapshoot in the South. I'll take in the East Villanova. I think that's a team that can beat you in a 63-61 game. That's a team that can beat you in a 98-92 game. So I have them. I have Duke. They don't have the outside shooters to stretch the floor. Coach K will figure something out, so give me Duke. And then give me Michigan and John Beilein. The
Really?
3 seed.
Beating Michigan in the Elite Eight?
Michigan. I think-
Michigan in the Sweet 16.
No, Michigan goes to the Final Four.
Okay.
I've got
Wow.
them in the Final Four. So give me Arizona, Michigan, Villanova, Duke.
Okay, I like your Villanova pick. That would be the one that we have the same. I like Kansas. I'm not sleeping on Kansas. The last time the Final Four was in San Antonio, Kansas was putting up the trophy,
Yeah.
okay? So I'm not going to sleep on them. They're coming out of that bottom right quadrant for me. I've got North Carolina coming out of the bottom left, and then it's wide open. I'm going to have to go right back to the drawing board for that top. I mean, the Virginia news. Thank God it came out when it did.
Seriously. Some gamblers changing some bets, we'll say that.
Yeah, money lines are moving in Vegas this week. That's going to wrap it up for us. Tune in next week. Hopefully we're sweet talking, as both the men and the women will be in the Sweet 16.